Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Double RPG here, and welcome back to Double RPG Livestream, where we're going to get back on track with The Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel 2 on the PC through Steam. And in the previous episode, we got ourselves all the way through the Nord Highlands, and in this episode today, we're going to get started with our trek into the Legram region. So hopefully we can reunite with Yusuf Alborea, Laura S. Arcade, as well as Emma Milstein. So, yesterday's segment of Trails of Cold Steel was actually a pretty good one, so let's see if we could actually start off really strongly with the Legram region today. So let me go ahead and load up that game like usual, and we will finally get started. So, how's everybody doing tonight? Hope you all had a very great time with, with today, as I know I did, because today, the Geek Fighters and I, we did our live stream on Suikoden for the first time, and that was definitely a lot of fun. And it was a great time to be had by us. We engaged with our customers. Well, not our customers, but we engaged with our audience, and we even talked with them in the chat. And the 16-bit Jeff, Fighter Kaus, and I, we talked quite a whole lot during the live stream, and had a lot of very great opinions to say on the matter, on a lot of matters, but it was still a pretty fun live stream to be had. So if you have not seen that already, I have archived that on youtube.com, so just find it on youtube.com/thegeekfighters, and that's where you will actually find our archive of that episode, of our inaugural episode of Suikoden 1 today. So yeah, definitely go take a look at that with your heart's content and all. So yeah. Anyway, since we took care of everything in the previous episode with some bonding time and taking care of any other hidden side quests that we missed out on in the previous episode, I think now is a perfect time that we move along with the story, because today we are going into the Legram region. And we need to find our other comrades, Laura, Yusuf, and Emma. Okay, so let's go ahead and start the next day, and we will get ready to move on over to the Legram region. So we're going back to that place where all the scenery in Legram, where Laura Arcade is from, and we're going to just take in the fresh beauty that we are going to see within that place today. Oh wow, we got ourselves to rank B4 today. Only 1 point away from getting to rank B3. Oh boy. And 7,500 Mira for completing quests today. So that was really good on our part. Yeah, we did. Here's a little something from the guild. So we got ourselves a for being up to rank B5. We received a quartz for luck as a perk. And we got ourselves the True Gladiator headband as a perk as well. So every time we go up a rank in our class rank, we will get new perks available to us. Keep it up. Oh yeah, definitely. We'll definitely keep that up. And this ain't half bad. Oh, we got an A rank. I thought we were gonna get an S rank through that, but it's okay. I'll take an A. That wasn't too bad. Anyway, we go to Thursday, the second time we're departing Ymir. So this ought to be a really fun trip today. Good morning, everyone. Did you sleep well? We did, thank you. I think I can speak for everyone when I say that was just what we needed to take on the day. Breakfast was delicious, too. I'm kind of jealous of you, Reen. Really? It wouldn't have been possible if not for Sharon. She's been an incredible help these past couple of days. She's even taught me a few new tricks in the kitchen. All this cooking's been rather fun with her around. Oh, the pleasure's been all mine. This has been a wonderful opportunity to learn more about the local dishes. I simply can't wait to treat each and every one of you to the new recipes I've picked up after some additional practice. I doubt you even need the practice, Sharon. Just don't forget that this isn't your home, okay? No overstepping your bounds. Of course. But of course. Incidentally, how is Baron Schwarzer? As much as of a relief it was to see him up and about again, he doesn't seem to be back to his old self yet. I'm afraid not. And you wouldn't be the only one who's noticed either. Father Bernard said as much when he came by as well. For now, he needs to focus on getting his strength back. And I took a look right there from both 16-Bit Jeff and Fighter Cow saying that you're auto-hosting me, so great job, guys. Definitely need your help with, getting the word out, or spreading the word to everybody. We'll have to take things one step at a time, but so long as he eats well and gets plenty of rest, I'm told he'll be fine. I'm glad to hear it. So am I. Just please tell him not to try and rush things. You know how he is, Mom. No need to tell me. I heard you just fine myself. Oh, so he's up? Oh, yes he is, and oh my gosh, you do look battered and bruised. Shouldn't you be resting, darling? And what did I literally just say? You should get back to bed, Dad. Not to worry, my injuries have entirely closed at this point, so a little trip down the stairs won't kill me. If anything, I'm a bit unsteady on my feet after all the sleeping. But you can't fault me for wanting to see my son and his friends off, can you? You can forgive your old man for playing tough just this once. Well, if it's just this once. If you must. You can clearly see who Reen takes after. Ain't that the truth? Alright, good to see that you're coming along nicely there, Mr. Baron Schwarzer. Baron Teo Schwarzer. I don't doubt for a moment that you'll find your classmates and bring them back here safely. So go out there and do it. Go and walk the path that you want to take through these turbulent times. Turbulent? You could have said tumultuous, too. Whatever you want. You may not know what the path is just yet, but so long as you're together, you'll find something to guide you in the right direction. Thanks, Dad. And hello there, Fighter Cows. Welcome to the stream. Hope you have a good time with watching more of Trails of Cold Steel. So, anyways, I'll be back before you know it. And then, once you get back, you know Rena's going to want to take you over to the dipping springs, or take you to the springs in the middle of town and dip your feet into that nice, relaxing, hot, bathing water. Until then, I'll leave everything here in your capable hands. Oh, and bring along some snow monkeys while you're at it, too. They always love to be in, very nice and relaxing, warm pools and that kind of stuff. Because, those snow monkeys are from Japan, and they love to find themselves hot springs to bathe, even when it's snowing so hard. Just here to see if you could talk about what we... if you talk about what we saw about Trails of Cold Steel on the Japanese PSN. Which one? Trails of Cold Steel 1, 3, or 4? Good luck, son. But yeah, definitely let me know there, Jerry, if so that way I can clarify to everybody, or all of them, with what's going on in the Japanese PSN, with them practically being viewed as games that are on Sony's front page or something, or the ones that are, or the one that just recently came out, which was Trails of Cold Steel 4, The End of Saga. All of that stuff. Oh, okay. Well, from what we saw with Trails of Cold Steel 1, 3, and 4, and those Japanese RPGs that we saw on the Japanese PSN, yeah, they were a lot to bear in, and some of those ones we actually, were having some time trying to figure out what they were, and some that actually caught our attention very nicely, and I even gave Jerry a good synopsis of what all to expect from Trails of Cold Steel 4, and what all goes on in that whole story arc, and some of the stuff that we're not getting here. Yeah, so I know what you mean there, Jerry. But a lot of the JRPGs that we've been getting they look like they have a very good retro feeling to a lot of them. And even, as I said, when we're not getting Trails of Cold Steel 3 and 4 at the moment, but yeah, it seemed like that they had a lot of stuff that they were showing that I was really highly excited about. But it's too bad that we're never going to get those games over here anyway. And it's like, Sony or some of those developers who are putting those games out in Japan, why are you sleeping on the Western market when you could possibly be making more money from even some of the retro and JRPG enthusiasts and all of that stuff? Seriously. Because some of those games you had on the Japanese PSN were great. But anyway, back to where we are. Shall we get going? We're going to go see Valley at the end of the valley, right? Yeah, we need to use the spirit path again to travel, and he's our way in. We'll need to figure out who's going to be going this time, too. I'll leave making that decision to you, Master Reen. Yeah, I agree. Let's make sure we've taken care of everything we need before taking off, too. Roger. Okay, so... looks like the 3 people that are going to go with me, yeah, those games should be localized. I think they'll do better than Sony thinks. Oh, yeah, definitely. Anyway, I'm going to take you, and Ellie and Amakius, I already took you to Nord. I'm probably going to take Gaius, and I think I'll take Sharon, I mean, not Sharon, but Claire as support. So I think these are going to be great party members who are going to have along for this ride. So anyway, let's confirm that, and leave preparations to Reen and his chosen group. The rest went on ahead. Leaving. So anyways, I think we are fully prepared to go to the Legram region. Being a Lunar fan, you got me wanting to check out these Trails of Cold Steel games. Yes, and I even told Fighter Chaos, and for some of you who don't know, if you are familiar with the Lunar games, the ones that are on the Sega CD, or if you are familiar with the remakes on the PlayStation 1, or even the Game Boy Advance remake of the first Lunar called Lunar Legend, or the PSP remake called Lunar Silver Star Harmony, their gameplay, their base gameplay and the battle systems are very similar to that. I mean, the core battle system in this game is very similar to that of the Lunar games. So if you're a big fan of those games, then you definitely need to check out Trails of Cold Steel 1 and 2 if you are from the West at this time, because from the games that I'm playing here, they are definitely great and definitely makes me think of Lunar every time when I'm playing those games with their, respective battle systems and all that. So, yeah. Hope you get a lot of enjoyment out of that. Anyways, we're having 4 new people go to a new region today. Hello, Valimar. Welcome back to us. Reboot complete. Returning from inactive state. Or my name is not Weltal. I mean, Valimar. If you didn't get the reference to who Weltal is, then I pity you. Awakener and secondary contractor waveforms detected. Looks like he's got more than enough mana back now. Mana. You say tomato, I say tomato. So, who cares? Yeah, we should be able to use the spirit path anytime we want. I don't think I'll ever get used to this thing. Those soldats are amazing for sure, but Divine Knights make them seem downright ordinary by comparison. The Panzer soldats certainly can't compare to Divine Knights in terms of individual strength. As they can be mass-produced and used in a wider variety of strategies, however, they do have their advantages. After everything we've done so far, I'll bet the Alliance will be more on guard against the Ashen Knight than before. Yeah, that is something to take into account. Especially since they have a Divine Knight of their own. Yep, the Azure Knight. Which, that is what Crow has. Crow Armbrust. We'll need to avoid using Valimar carelessly for the time being. Good point. Right, I'll keep that in mind. Still, looking at him, it's hard not to be glad he's on our side. Can't argue with that. After all, it was only thanks to him that we were able to drive the Alliance forces out of Nord. And he did it in style, too! All in all, we're just going to need to be aware of our own limits and do what we can. We can use Valimar in our strategies, but we can't expect him to bail us out every time we're in a bind. They deny us the chance to grow, and we need to do just that if we're ever to find our rightful place in this war. Couldn't agree more, Reen. Know that I've got your backs all the way, too. Anyway, with that settled, our next destination's Legram, right? That's the one. Time to grab The Last of Us. Not the game, The Last of Us, or the franchise, because that can just go away. You could erase that out of your memory if you do not like The Last of Us. No, I'm saying it's time to grab The Last of Class 7. That's what it should have said. Not The Last of Us, because that game... No. Keep any of that game or any future Naughty Dog game away. And possibly there goes my viewers. But just to be sure, could you double check that for us, Valimar? Acknowledged. 2 waveforms detected in Legram to the south-southeast. All vital signs appear normal. One's missing? 2? At least it's not hard to guess who those 2 could be. Wait a second. 2? Last time I asked, you said there were 3. He did, didn't he? Oh yeah. Who left the area, then? We can exclude Crow for obvious reasons, but that still doesn't completely narrow things down. Very true. It's either Eustace, Laura, or Emma. Makes you wonder why they left, too. If I had to guess, it's probably Eustace Alberea, because if you remember that, what's the name of that whatever the province that, Bereahard, where Eustace Alberea comes from, he probably had to go there, and it's very close to Legram, so if anything, that's why, Anyway, my detection mechanism is not perfect. The results can be influenced by the energy flowing through the ground. Oh, right. In other words, if the third person is on the move or aboard a ship, an airship, he wouldn't be able to sense them. I see. That could account for the discrepancy. I understand that you're concerned, but the situation in Erebonia is changing constantly. You won't get very far if you let yourself waver from something this small, Reen. I'm with Captain Claire. At the very least, we know that 2 of your classmates are there. No need to freak out just yet. Yeah, I guess so. Let's just choose who's going to move, okay? Yeah, I guess you're... yeah, you guys are right. Any ideas on who should go or stay? For a start, I think we should stick to traveling with the same number of people as we did last time. So 4 of us, Toval and Captain Claire. I'd prefer it if one of you came along as well. Does that work for everyone? If I may be so bold, I'd like to add my name to the list of choices. Should you agree to let me join, it would be my honor to serve you as to the utmost of my abilities, whether Lady Elisa is with us or not. Actually, that'd be great, Sharon. No matter how you slice it, having her come with would be a huge help. That means at least 2 of us will be able to remain behind and survey the village. Sounds good to me. Thanks, Sharon. We're happy to have your help. In that case, you will need to choose 3 additional party members to accompany you to Legram. 2 of these must be from Class 7, while the last must be Toval, Captain Claire, or Sharon. After choosing your party, you won't be able to change it for some time, so choose wisely. Organized party. Yeah, we're, okay, so let's go ahead and just proceed with where we're at. This should work. Time to go. You guys ready to head out? Take care of things while we're away. We'll be sure to take care of everything in your absence. I'm more than happy to be of service to Ymir and its people. And I'll also be eagerly awaiting your return, Lady Elisa. I've managed to acquire the ingredients for your favorite apricot jam too, so I'll have plenty made for your return. Okay, you got me. You know me too well, Sharon. You might find someone's been keeping an eye on the guild house for... you might find someone's been keeping an eye on the guild house for me while I've been away. Say thanks to them for me, okay? Not sure if you'll have any reason to drop by, but if you do, I've got a feeling they'll lend you a hand. I don't see any reason why we can't. We'll see you again soon. If you would, Celine? Right. Valimar, open the spirit path. Our destination, Legram. Acknowledged. Activating spirit path. Alright, there we go, guys. We are going into the Legram region this time. It's going to be just us 4 this time. See how everything goes well with the spirit path. Yep. Quite amazing. It's like we're traveling through time, or in hyperspace. Oh, God. You would probably know why I said, oh, God, right there. But, anyways. Alright, so where are we going to end up in Legram, or within the region? It's got to be somewhere we're familiar with. And it looks like somewhere to the east. Through the Ebel branch or whatever. Or the Ebel path. If I had to wager a guess. Sure is foggy here. But then again, we are in the Legram region, so we are sure... I mean, it is sure to be foggy in this area, seeing as how everything went with the previous time we were here. Then we managed to arrive safely near Legram. This thick fog fits with the info I have on this region, too. I feel like we've been in this exact spot before. This is where we fought that archaism. That should mean we're on the Ebel Highway. Yep. Well, we've got more than archaisms to deal with this time. The higher elements seem to be active in this area as well. Just like they were when that cryptid appeared? Wait a minute. Does that mean something strange is happening here too? If there is, we should keep an eye out for suspicious activity. Following the highway to the south will take us to Legram. Once there, we can ask around and see if anyone's seen anything off. Agreed. Alright, let's... Wait, have you been to Legram before? That doesn't matter right now. Let's just go. Alright, yep, we're on the Ebel Highway. Now we just need to find our way to get down. And we're gonna have to make our way south to get back over to Legram. Oh, dang it. Oh well, we got ourselves a single strike. I mean, a single advantage when fighting off against this enemy. But that was quick and simple.
We did it, Elisa.
We really do make a great team.
So yeah, I mean, so today's been a pretty good day. I finally moved on to Final Fantasy Tactics A2, so that way I can get started with that. Truth be told, when I'm doing the Final Fantasy retrospective, I said to myself that I'm not going... I mean, when it comes to, like, companion pieces to main games, that they're the ones that are not going to be completed at 100%. Unless if I decide to, but if I decide not... But if I decide to, then I will let you all know ahead of time, too. On that case.
Leave it to me.
Man, these guys are so wicked easy for us to go up against. Oh, good there.
Let's move onward.
Well, good shot there, Claire. You have a good aim. Okay. And, does that take... Yeah, that will take us onto the highway. So, it's a good thing that, yeah, so... Yeah, we can't go up that way, so let's head back to the highway, and then we're gonna make our way south. I can't remember exactly, but I think we have to go west.
There's the Ebel branch line, so we're on the highway now.
Yep.
We'll need to turn right to reach the town then.
And we noticed that the lights from the previous game that we helped put back together during that during one of those mandatory tasks in the previous game, they all remained lit up now. So that's pretty good. So we're now in Legram at this time? No. Oh, we're in Ebel Highway too, so we just need to make our way through one more highway.
I can barely see where I'm going.
The fog's even thicker now than it was.
We got this.
Yeah, it's thicker than before. Ain't that true?
My turn. Now's our chance.
Gotcha.
It's my turn.
I can do this. Fire. We made it out in one piece.
Yes, we did. We made it out in one piece, you know. We made it out safely, but not on the One Piece.
Enemy sighted. Let's take
Oh, we're fighting cute little things called grass palms. Oh, jeez. God. Why was the first thing that, when looking at that, I thought it said grass porn? And I'll be like, whoa, that's not even right for a game like this. Yeah, no. That wouldn't be awesome. Not in a million years. I know some people think would be awesome, but not me.
This is our real power.
Because the M on Palm looks like an R and an N, but if they were scrunched up together. You know, I kind of think that Dave Cook, or whatever his name was, the comedian, back in the day, he talked about how he doesn't like people who names start with the letter B because they look like 1s and 3s that are scrunched up together.
Now's our chance. Let's get him. Here I go. It's my turn.
So that's basically the joke of where I got that from.
Right. Now's our chance.
Got you.
Gotcha.
Let's move.
Hit it with a status-inducing attack. Oh, you're unconscious, but that's not going to even matter, because you're already defeated. And Reen's now at level 67, and Claire's the only one who's not at a high level. Looks like, if anything, that the only one who's at a high level between her and Sharon is Toval and Sharon. And Toval is both Toval and Sharon, but I think Sharon has the higher level at this time. Anyway, now we're back on the highway again, so we're still making our way westward to get to the village where we need to be at. But of course, we're trying to find treasure chests that we can get our hands on, because getting those treasure chests, we need to collect them in order to get whatever pieces of equipment or, you know, any quartz and whatnot. Gaius, how could you miss when you have really good insight? For like 4 turns? I don't get it. Okay, good.
You've got the practiced ease of a real veteran.
Just doing my job.
Okay. Looks like Claire's got light powers for her Arcus unit too, just like Elisa does. Ooh, looks like a huge monster we can fight against, but I think we're gonna need to make our way around. We'll have to go back this way if we want to take on that beast, because that looks like a hefty monster to go up against, and, thanks for the, oh yeah. Okay, so we can't go that way just yet, so we do need to go into town. Thanks for the katakana there, Jerry. Wrote Japanese name for this game. Yes, I can't remember. It was like Akio no... Jeez, I can't remember. Sora no Shikeki, or whatever the name is. Well, I guess you'll need to add a 2 after all that to be accurate. Yeah, that is true. Well, we're here. So yes, this is the nice, foggy, beautiful lake region of Legram, the lakeside town. The town where Laura S. Arcade is from, too. And of course, everything would look kind of snowy. And there's the statues of the Stahlritter again. This town really brings back memories. So this is Laura's hometown, is it? It feels sort of mystical. I guess you could see what Laura meant when she called it a town of mist and ancient legends now. Time to get to work. Ayu Densetsu Sen no Kiseki. Yes, Sen no Kiseki. That's what I was looking for. Thank you for the clarification there, Kaus. Ayu Densetsu Sen no Kiseki. We might want to start by asking the Bracer Guild. Toval did ask us to pass on his regards to whoever was there, too. Good call. You never know what informant they might be able to share with us. Alright, let's go. Yep, and there's the Bracer Guild. I wonder who could be there now. Bracer Guild, the Legram branch. Now, if you remember that in the previous game, it was notified that Chancellor Gileath Osborne was the one who shut down the Bracer Guilds all over Erebonia, because he felt that they weren't completely necessary for Erebonia's growth anymore. And that's very sad, too. My, you appear to have visitors. Come on in, the door isn't locked. Who's at the place? Oh. Hello, and welcome to the Legram branch of the Bracer Guild. You don't seem to be from around here. Can I help you with anything? One moment. You look awfully familiar. Might you be Laura's classmates from Class 7? Klaus! Yes, that is Laura Arcade's butler of the Arcade Manor. It's a pleasure to see you again. Oh, are they acquaintances of yours? Indeed, they are Lady Laura's treasured classmates. I hadn't expected we would next meet here. You must be the Arcade family butler. Yes, Klaus. And of course, that's the way how I pronounce that I would say that name, because if you remember the character Clarth from Clarth F. Lester from Tales of Fantasia, the Bandai Namco game, and if you watch Tales of Fantasia the animation, that's how they pronounced his name, because they were still going by the localization of the game on the Game Boy Advance when it arrived in North America in 2006. So they ended up calling him Klaus F. Lester instead of Clarth F. Lester. I am relieved to see that you are all well and in good health. I'm certain that Lady Laura will be very happy to see you again. Then, Laura really is here? She certainly is. She has been staying here with Lady Emma for some time. So, my hunch was right. It was Eustace Alberea who left this region. Although I fear you have just missed the two of them. They left not long ago. So you're the Class 7 I heard so much about, are you? Sarah and Toval are always going on about you. And who are you? Your name's Miles, huh? My name is Miles. I'm currently serving as the receptionist here at the Legram branch of the guild. Do you mind filling me in on what you've been up to? It sounds like plenty has been happening on your end. Oh yeah, there's plenty to talk about. So Laura came here immediately after the war broke out? Correct. She arrived with her other classmates and has been residing here since. And you're all here now as part of a journey to unite everyone, I see. I had no idea that much was happening in the shadows of the Civil War. And while I've heard talk of an ash-colored knight, I didn't realize it belonged to you. It sounds like you fought rather well over in Celtic and Nord. You know about that already? I suppose it saves us time explaining what happened. Factoring in all that you have seen elsewhere in the country, it certainly does appear that something unusual is happening behind the scenes. Well, you got that right there, Klaus. Perhaps the strange circumstances in Legram of late are connected. What's happening here? Is it something bad? Yeah, a couple things actually. First, we have never before seen monsters appearing on the highway, and second, we have this thick fog that hasn't cleared for a month now. That doesn't count as unusual. I know fog here is an ordinary enough occurrence, but fog lasting for an entire month is beyond abnormal. Indeed, this is no natural phenomenon. As such, the townsfolk are beginning to grow rather disturbed by it. Were the Viscount here, I'm certain he would assuage their worries, but alas. Is he missing? He is. We've yet to hear anything from him after nearly a month. He left in the direction of Heimdall aboard the Courageous when the war broke out, and we've been unable to reach him since. That must have been when he went to Trista. Yep, to help all the remaining members of Class 7 escape freely from the Imperial Liberation Front and the Noble Alliance. Well, it is Viscount Arcade we're talking about. I find it hard to believe anything could have happened to him. We are in agreement. I am of the belief that he is simply biding his time and waiting for the perfect chance to act. It is a great loss not to have him here at a time like this. But on the bright side, the Noble Alliance's power doesn't reach quite this far. Which leaves us free to focus on dealing with problems like these. Klaus has been a wonderful help in that regard. As have Lady Laura and Emma. They've both been helping out with the guild stuff, huh? Do you have any idea where they are now? You said something about them going out earlier, didn't you? Indeed, they left not long ago. Emma said that they sensed something out of the ordinary at Lohengrin Castle. Yes, the castle that we went to in the previous game where we actually fought off against that Spectre or whatever as a boss. After that, they hurried there aboard the boat to investigate. I remember it well. It was something to behold when we visited here for our field study. You visited it during your field study here, didn't you? You visited it during your field study here, didn't you, Reed? Yeah, we encountered some pretty strange things there last time. And only the two of them went there? Yes, I did try to convince them to do otherwise, but they remained adamant. They insisted, if we cannot do something as simple as this, how can we hope to see our friends again? I could hardly bring myself to press the matter any further after hearing as much. I can easily picture it. When she gets an idea into her head, there's no stopping her. Given the circumstances, it's only right for us to go help them. Agree. I agree. Let's head to Lohengrin Castle. Haha, you're just as I heard you were. I'm sure they will be most relieved to see you. Please, assist them however you can. I will see to readying a boat for you at once. As soon as you're ready to depart, make your way toward the pier. Thank you, we will. Well, let's go and get ready. Alright, yes, we are going to need to prepare ourselves before we actually go take on Lohengrin Castle a second time. But before anything, we want to go to the shop and see what new pieces of equipment that they have on them before we actually take on the matter firsthand. Is this... that's what... Well, that's the store. Hopefully it's the place that we're looking for. Yes, the Arms and Orbital Factory, right there. Shop. Asagiri, yes. Go ahead and give that to Rain. And give the Aqua Bow to you there, Elisa. And the Mirage one, probably gonna need one for... Elliot when we come back. And the Stonecracker, give one to Machias, but Fairy Knives, give one to Fee. And the Harpoon, give one to you there, Gaius. Steel Claw, give that to Milliam. Battle Rod, give that to Toval. The Phantom M70, give that to Claire. Shadow Strings, probably give that to Sharon. Man, I'm forgetting people's names already. Okay. So, even though we're going to get equipped with some new stuff, that looks like it's going to lower some things about us significantly. So, if anything, I think we're just going to have to bite it. Okay. Even though that's the case, but we'll just have to go with it, rather. Okay, so let's give the blue-scaled boots to everybody who's in our party. Yeah, some of these things can be a dichotomy. They can either be a benefit or a detriment to your characters. Okay, now, Master Quartz, nothing new. Let's actually customize weapons. Customize, and we can actually customize our weapons to make them a bit more stronger than usual, like before, so... Aw, we don't even have the Beltorod too. And then again, I would assume that's why Emma has it on her. Possibly. And then Braver 2, that'll be for Laura, but we'll go ahead and upgrade the others while we're at it. Get everybody, you know, in good measure with their pieces of equipment. Okay. There we go. Can we modify some of the ornaments for some of the other characters? Like, for... you, for instance? Can we? Yes, we can. On the blue ones, at least. And how about the light one? Yes. We definitely do that. But not for anything else at the moment, since we are lacking a good number of Sepith for that matter. So, if anything... Oh, change Arcus covers. And the Rhineford Company cover. Oh, interesting. An anniversary cover. Oh, nice. For the Trails of Cold Steel anniversary. I mean, the Legend of Heroes 10th anniversary, or the Trails series 10th anniversary. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay. Equip you, but equip you. Arcus designed by the Rhineford Company. And you got one for the RMPD, or RMP. Well, I'll probably put you back on Thor's faceplate, but anyway, that's just a little something just to, you know, add in some decor for that, if we want to be a bit technical. Okay. I think we're now ready to go over to where... Oh, wait a minute. It's an Animus Monument. Yes, it's the same one that we saw when we were here before. But anyway, it's time to go meet the ladies over at the castle. And there is Klaus over there, still waiting for us to make our departure. And look at this weeb. Hello there, Korok. Welcome to the stream. The boat is ready when you are. Will you be taking off for Lohengrin Castle now, then? Yep, we might as well. I mean, we need to save our classmates. In that case, do take care of yourselves. My prayers for your success will not cease until I see you back here completely safe. We appreciate it, Klaus. Let's get going. I gotta have a 50-50 feeling on how weeb is used now. Oh yeah? It's hard to believe it's the middle of the day with how poor visibility is. And this has been going on for a whole month? I imagine it's the manifestation of the chaos in Erebonia, much like the appearance of the higher elements. There's a possibility whatever Emma sensed over at the castle is the direct cause, as I do feel like something strange is here this time too. Oh? This time too? You didn't follow us here during our field study, did you? You did, didn't you, Celine? I didn't notice her following us. Well, I suppose there's no harm in admitting it now, as weeb is something far worse than what most people think it means, but with how it is used now, it gives a friendly insult to any anime lover. Oh, okay. Well, truth be told, Korok, I'm not really that big into anime that much, although I do watch some anime, so if that answers your question right there. I had my own duty as a familiar to fulfill, you know, as I was to make sure this area didn't have any undesirable effects on you as a potential awakener. But I do love games that have some anime vibes to them, you know, like the Lunar games, or even the Suikoden ones, or even the Tales series, or, you know, even this one, or even the Star Ocean games. What kind of undesirable effects? It was more of the word itself, like it kind of loses its real meaning. Yeah, I know what you mean. Does that mean Legram has something to do with the Divine Knights? More Lohengrin Castle than Legram as a whole. Once upon a time, a Divine Knight just like the Ashen and Azure Knights supposedly slumbered there. Ooh. Are you serious? There are more than two? Do you know what weeb really is? Well, I thought weeb actually meant that, you know, somebody... Oh, okay. I mean, I was more into the whole thing with weeb being more in line of those who really enjoy, like, the eye candy when it comes to, you know, female characters. Like, they really enjoy the moe and that kind of stuff. You know, those who are really big into that kind of stuff. But I know it's a different meaning, but I just can't place it off the top of my tongue. So all I know is that there was once a Divine Knight here, and now it's gone. No, those are just trash. Oh, yeah, that too. And now it's gone, along with its awakener. Gone? Gone where, I wonder? Oh, look, I can see the castle now. So even though I say, even though I don't watch a whole lot of anime because because a lot of them, they're just either confusing or just too moe for my taste. But there are ones that I actually do really like Dragon Ball Super, and even, I mean, I do like Dragon Ball, I do like Sailor Moon, I do like Inuyasha, I do like Ronin Warriors, I do like Cowboy Bebop, I do like Samurai Champloo, I do like you know, and even some of the ones that are even making a comeback, like Fist of the North Star. You know, just a lot of those things. Prepare to disembark, everyone. This is one eerie old castle. A weeb is someone who is completely obsessed with the Japan culture as a whole, who thinks if they eat Japanese food, wear Japanese clothing, and have Japanese furniture, they are Japanese. They get rid and ignore any of their actual culture, heritage, etc. for their own perception of Japanese culture. Well, just so you know, I'm not... I'm definitely not amongst that group there, Korok. And, I mean, even though I do like Japanese culture, but I'm not, like, heavily obsessed into it. Like, I don't dress up wearing Japanese clothing. I don't, you know, have a lot of Japanese in my room or anything like that. But, you know, I can appreciate their culture to an extent. You know, some of the good things about their culture. Laura and Emma would have no reason to explore the castle grounds, so let's just go straight inside. Yep, they're inside all right. I can feel Emma's mana. Be careful on the way up. I remember how steep it was before, and all this fog's not going to make the trip any easier. I'm sure we'll be fine. Well, you say that now. Anything could go south in a minute there, Gaius, so... just a little FYI, man. And, you know, a lot of the games I stream, they're not really... they're not all, like, Japanese anime-eccentric, or not all of them are Japanese-eccentric.
What a pain.
You look awfully happy about seeing Emma again soon, though.
I do not.
What I really love about Japan is their love of their festivals. Like their festivals are actual festivals. They aren't just another day of the year like us in America. Yep, that's true. Because they have great pride whenever they put up their festivals, and they actually make them look really fun, from what I experienced. And you gotta, and you know, it's really great when you respect their customs like that. Unlike a certain individual online who really had a big disgrace towards their culture whenever he went to Japan back earlier this year, and I'm not even going to mention his name because he made us look like a laughingstock. God, can't believe that what he did was completely inexcusable. The last time we were here, the castle had this weird light surrounding it, kind of like the old schoolhouse. Based on what I'm sensing, it shouldn't take long before... Wait. Something's with her. I think Emma's fighting. Uh-oh. Maybe it's what Emma was sensing before she left? There's no time to waste. Let's go. Weapons at the ready. Right. Right. His name is slipping my tongue, but I know who you are talking about. Yeah. Yeah, so... And his presence within Twitch and YouTube has been a really bad time for us all, too. And anyway, we got some dialogue here, so let's listen to what they have to say, and then I will talk to you again in just a moment or a few, Korok. Oh, it's them!
Laura! Emma!
Is that a cryptid? It looks just like the one from Nord.
Emma Milstein and Laura S. Arcade.
We'll fight with all we have.
Right. Looks Lamina.
Yeah, he is.
Now, Laura.
Of course. Be gone.
Oh, wow, they actually did get it in one fell swoop. Man, looks like they didn't even need our help after all. I'll be darned.
Wow. Laura's grown even stronger since we last saw her.
Pretty much taking on her father, that's for sure.
Emma's no slouch either. Her powers never cease to amaze. Looks like they didn't need our help after all.
They're not out of the woods yet.
Uh-oh.
Watch out. Something even bigger is coming.
Another cryptid. Ugh. Zelvenom. Gluttonous lizard.
What is that?
I'm getting a Queen Metroid vibe from Metroid 2: The Return of Samus, as well as, you know, Metroid Other M. Final boss in the main story.
Where did it come from?
Laura! Emma!
Am I imagining things?
Reen. Celine. We can explain after we've taken care of things here.
We'll back you two up. Ready?
I can't believe you're here. Very well. Then lend me your strength.
Let's go, everyone.
So, Korok, you never played a single,
Let's move.
you never even played a single Metroid game? Well, maybe one of these days I'll have to play a Metroid game for all of you. You know, whether it be Super Metroid, Metroid Fusion, Metroid Return of Samus Returns. I would definitely love to do one on here, since that recently came out last year. And as well as Metroid Other M, and even the Prime games, since Metroid Prime 4 is bound to be coming out sometime soon. Sometime next year, at least. Anyway, we got ourselves a battle that we need to fight, so let's go ahead and link with Laura instead. But we got ourselves a Zelvenom to take care of. And you know what? We're going to have to give it a good run for its money. And I think we will do exactly just that. Butt Hat Boss does remind me of the Lizard Boss from Sonic Adventure 2, or Sonic Battle Adventure 2. You mean Sonic Adventure 2 Battle when going up against Bio Lizard? Yeah, it's definitely like that. I know what you mean there, Korok. Never played a Metroid game because I'm heavily a RPG type of player, so forced progression games never interest me. Oh, I see. So you pretty much like the games that I like to play. You know, this is definitely one of those games I really love to play quite a lot. Yeah, that's understandable, but you never know. I mean, some of the other games that I play, which I do tend to actually switch things up when it comes to different types of experiences and all that I play on my Twitch channel. You could definitely be sure to check those out too. Like, I'm also planning on doing a lot of Halloween stuff. Well, stuff in relation to October because Halloween's coming, and I'm going to be playing games like you do love open world games like Donkey Kong 64? Oh, hey! Now that's one that I did a Let's Play of on my YouTube channel, which, you know, that might as well be something that I do for my live stream channel. I mean, it is out on the Wii U Virtual Console, so I might as well play that version instead.
Leave this to me.
Do your Radiant Waltz and have this beast be gone. Good work there, everyone. Yep, that's one thing that I just took down. And you know, another open world game that I play, that I'm also currently playing, which I'm taking a break on,
Still have a lot of training to do.
is A Hat in Time, the indie platformer that's like Mario 64 and Banjo-Kazooie. I remember that game got so much hate because it wasn't like any other of the other Donkey Kong games. I think what it is, why that game got so much hate there, Korok, is because it was because of just how ambitious it was that Rare went by for that game. And yeah, it was hated because it was a change. Well, you know, I really see it more as they didn't like it because of how ambitious it was. But then again, that's my take on it. But if they hated it just as it was, then I kind of find that hardly to be a reason why they would just, you know, quote unquote hate it, if you get what I'm saying. Anyway, more dialogue.
Finally.
Yeah, I can't sense anything else here now. You guys okay?
Yeah.
It's really you, isn't it? You're all here.
Aw, she's gonna cry. She's so happy we're all here.
Of course it's us.
I don't know what to say. This is all so sudden.
So, yep, Laura S. Arcade.
Still, I'm happy to see you're well, Reen. I'm genuinely lost for words. I've never considered myself as the sort to cry at reunions like these, but clearly I was mistaken.
Aww. It's so beautiful to see you cry like that, Laura. Aw, you look so sweet.
I'm really sorry for making you worry about me. And I can't possibly thank you enough for fighting on so that we could see each other again like this.
There's no need to apologize, Reen. I swore to fight as Class 7's. No. As your sword, I swore that my blade would not be broken until it returned to your side. And I swear now to continue upholding every word I've said, with Adios as my witness.
Thanks. I really am glad to see you're all right. And the same goes for you too, Emma.
I feel the same way.
Emma Milstein.
I can hardly believe that this is actually happening. The days finally come where we can all be together again. It all feels like a wonderful dream.
A wonderful dream, huh?
WTF is with this harem? Oh, what are you talking about?
Well, fortunately, this isn't a dream.
I would say this game's not so much as a harem, but more as rather a, as an equal mixture. So more like a seinen type of experience.
These might be tough times for Erebonia, but we're persevering. That perseverance is what brought us together again. And the fact that we found each other makes everything we've been through along the way worth it.
Yes, I couldn't agree more. But I know that I wouldn't have been able to come this far if not for all of you. It was only because I knew I could have faith in all of you that I could do any of what I did. So, thank you.
You've really grown strong, Emma.
Aw. Hold kitty.
Wait, Emma!
You still look like a cat. Kind of like multiple lovers, but can only pick one in the end. Well, yeah, I mean, that's kind of the thing with Trails of Cold Steel 1 and 2. They do give you that option to where you can actually pick either a female to be, you know, Reen's love interest, or a male to be like a very close friend at the end of both games. So it's not just only for females, it's between males and females. So that's what this game goes by. I mean, it kind of adds different scenarios. Not exactly like a gay relationship, Korok, but you know, one just good friends or best friends till the end, like BFFs.
Oh, thank you, Celine. Thank you for all the support you've given my classmates. And thank you for coming all the way here with them to see me.
Please, it was nothing. But I'm glad you're okay, I guess.
Oh, come on. Celine, act like a good kitty. You did emphasize on the good part of male friend. Yeah.
At least I won't end up astray.
Celine, there's nothing wrong with being honest about your feelings, you know.
Feels just like how it should be. Right.
Well, we've done what we set out to do here, and there's no sign of any more cryptids, so how about we head back to town for now?
Count me in. You guys are fine with that too, right?
Shouldn't you say you girls are fine with that too? I mean, seriously, there are females right in front of you, and they're both female. I mean, if Eustace is with you, then you would have said guys, right?
That's fine by me. We can tell you more about what we've been doing since we parted ways.
Then we're off to the pier.
You could pick a male to be a very good friend. Yeah. One you could choose as your BFF, pretty much. Oh, Reen, you have become quite the ladies' man to ride with both Laura and Emma by your side on a boat. The fog's actually a little less dense than it was on the way here. Although, I kind of suspect that Falcom it tends to seem like they want to make Reen and Elisa have a canon relationship, or to be like the main focus for them to be like love interests, basically. Just based on what I've seen, but I could be mistaken. But they do give you that option for you to pick somebody else if you don't want to. Maybe because we defeated those cryptids? Most likely so. I imagine they were accelerating the development of a problem that would have appeared regardless. So while the situation should settle down for now, I imagine it'll happen again in due time. Indeed, the fundamental cause is likely elsewhere and much more complex. You know what is the #1 type of girl I really want? A monotoned girl. Oh, so one who is monotone, who has a monotone voice. So, if anything, I would say that Fee Clausel in this game, the girl with the gray hair, who's from the Jaeger Corps, that would be your pick, Korok. Legram as a whole will have to stay wary for a while, I suppose. Still, listening to what you had to say, it's troubling to think of how unpredictable this war is. There's no telling what direction it's going to take. Yep. Yes, unfortunately. The fighting between the Noble Alliance and Imperial Army is showing no signs of letting up. And we've still got no idea what's going on over at the Academy or what happened to the Courageous and Viscount Arcade. It's been over a month since we last heard from either of them. I'm a little worried, to tell the truth. I'm still fully convinced we have nothing to worry about in that regard. My father is alive and well, of that I am certain. I believe in him. If you believe in him, then I will too. I'm inclined to believe that she's right. If anything, I'm more concerned about Eustace's whereabouts. One would expect Duke Alperea's son to be easier to find than this. Eustace was in Legram at one point, wasn't he? Do either of you have any idea where he is now? He was with us when we fled the Academy, yes. Several days ago, he boarded a train to Bereahard. Ah, I see. So he did go to Bereahard. He was growing increasingly concerned over what was happening in the region. I guess there was no stopping him. At least we know where he went. That's a relief. That's one of the Alliance's most well-protected strongholds now. I'm surprised it's even possible to get there by train. It was at the time, but not anymore. The Alliance has brought in heavy restrictions on railway travel since his departure. We've been at a loss as to what to do. That explains it. Well, we can think about that when we get back to town. If it comes to it, we could always walk there using the highways.
Emma?
What's wrong?
I feel like I should have told you so many things a long time ago. About me and Celine, and about Divine Knights and Awakeners.
Oh.
Then... does that mean you're ready to tell us now?
Yes, I am.
Well, if you're sure.
I imagine you've heard some of this from Celine already, but still. Enrolling at Thor's was originally part of my duty as one of the Hexen clan. It's a clan of witches that traces its origins far back into the past.
What kind of duty would have you enroll at a military academy?
It's one that's been passed down through our clan for a long, long time. We must watch over the fragments of the great power sealed deep underground and observe whatever comes to pass regarding them, just as it did for many others before her. That duty fell to Emma as well.
When you say the great power, you mean Valimar, right? Did both of you know about the Divine Knights this whole time?
We knew of their existence, yes, as well as the fact that they choose an Awakener, and that their chosen Awakener will be drawn into an unavoidable battle. Just because you had the potential to become one, you were drawn into a great conflict against your will.
Yeah, well, I will go now. Might catch you another time, since with the new tag system, I can find you again without needing to follow. I'm very picky on who I follow. Don't like having, 50 people followed. Oh, okay, I understand, but, Korok, if you want to hit that follow button, then by all means, you're welcome to do so. So, whatever you want to do is fine, but, yeah, definitely, bookmark the page or whatever if you want to see me do more streams of this game or any other games in the future, because I do tend, when it comes to the weekdays, aside from Friday, I do tend to change up things with the different types of games that I play. So, this Monday, I will be playing Super Castlevania 4. But anyway, you have yourself a good night, and it's great talking to you.
And not just you, Rin. The rest of us have become secondary contractors. And yet I couldn't say or do anything for you. I couldn't even give you a simple word of warning. What right do I have to call myself your classmate after failing all of you like that?
Don't be silly, Emma.
Emma?
Emma, you're not going to say what I think you're going to say, are you?
I'm sure this isn't what you want to hear after coming all this way to find me. But this is where we should part ways.
No.
You said it yourself back in the old schoolhouse. You said Class 7 is the finest Erebonia has to offer, right?
I may not always show much in the way of class spirit, but I'm confident Class 7 is the finest Erebonia has to offer.
We all come from different backgrounds, and we all had things we were maybe scared to or couldn't tell anyone. Crow has his past, you have yours. I have this strange power of mine that I've carried with me for as long as I can remember. That doesn't directly relate to the Divine Knights in any way, does it?
No, though there's always the possibility it may be one of the reasons why you were chosen. I know plenty about witches and their history, but none of that gives me a clue as to what your powers could be.
Alright, Ben. The point is that even after learning I had this monstrous power within me, you all accepted me without a second thought. I feel that I'm a part of Class 7 as much as anyone else, and I'm proud to say I am too. Class 7 is only the best there is because it has every one of us in it. Me, Elisa, Elliot, Laura, Thea, Machias, Eustace, Gaius, Milliam, Crow, and you, Emma. You're not an exception. Without you, our class wouldn't be what it is. Just like it wouldn't be if any one of us weren't a part of it.
Oh, Reen,
He's absolutely right.
Well put, Reen.
So I don't want to hear you say anything like that ever again. We want you right where you are, guiding me, guiding all of us.
Oh, and one last thing. A game I highly recommend trying out is a hidden PS2 gem called Radiata Stories. I actually do have that game, Korok, but truth be told, I have not played it yet, but that is one game I do want to try out in the future. The base mechanics are very basic, like nothing to write home about, but the characters are very well made. About 177 characters to recruit, with each having their own personality, bio, and time schedule in the game. Also very emote cutscenes. Barely anyone just stands and talks in a cutscene. A lot actually move a lot. Oh, okay. But yes, I do have Radiata Stories on me, an actual, home copy of that game. So yeah, that is one I definitely intend to try out sometime in the future. Don't know when, but it will be sometime.
And not just as a witch, but as the kind class president and caring friend you always have been.
goodness.
Aw, don't cry.
How can I possibly refuse when you put it like that? All right, then. I can't deny the ancient knowledge that I possess, or my position as a witch, but I always want to remain the same Emma Milstein of Class 7 that I have been since the day I joined Thor's. So please, let me stay at your side.
Of course.
That goes without saying.
Indeed.
Always, Emma.
Well, I think that wraps things up nicely. And the timing couldn't have been more perfect. I can see Legram coming into view now. Is everyone ready to start? What's that?
Is that an airship?
It's coming from the sky to the west.
Is that?
Oh no. Really? Ouch, Oh god. Bad, bad, and bad.
An Alliance airship? Wait, that's a commanding officer ship too. seems we have ourselves some visitors.
My apologies for the unexpected arrival. I should have sent word.
Oh, it's you. A character that I learned about from before, but hasn't really made her grand appearance yet.
I am Aurelia Le Guin of the Noble Alliance.
Aurelia Le Guin of the Noble Alliance. Yes, Aurelia Le Guin.
I wish to make a brief visit to the territory of Viscount Arsaid.
Ouch. We had a very emotional time too, but then you had to interrupt. Oh god. This is gonna get pretty hectic. Jeez Louise. What bad timing for the Noble Alliance to be here in this territory. Looks like we're sneaking our... Nope, I thought we would be sneaking our way in, but... Unfortunately, they beat us to it. Dang. Oh, we did make it back before them.
It's a pleasure to see you again, your ladyship. And a pleasure to meet you as well, Brigadier General.
We were simply in the area, so we thought we might drop by and pay you a visit. It's been quite some time since we last met. I was hoping to take the opportunity to apologize to my master for not staying in touch. But I see that won't be possible.
Unfortunately so.
I wouldn't have minded setting eyes on the famous Radiant Blade Master, but I suppose I'll have to be content with meeting his daughter.
I'm honored, General.
I can't believe they're here.
Do you know them, Reen?
Is that man?
Their names are General Aurelia Le Guin and Brigadier General Wallace Bardius.
Yep.
They're said to be the two strongest generals in the provincial armies.
Yeah, I don't think there are many people interested in martial arts who don't know about them. That's how famous they are.
Alright, Brigadier General Wallace Bardius.
Brigadier General Bardius is otherwise known as the Black Whirlwind. He's known for his unparalleled spearmanship. But I've heard he has Nord blood running through him too.
Oh boy.
Oh, I see. I wonder if that's how he came to be so tall.
He reminds me of a story I heard from Dad and our elder. It's well known that a number of warriors from Nord aided Emperor Dreichels during the War of the Lions. But after it, some of them chose to remain in Erebonia rather than return home.
I imagine he's descended from one of them. As for the woman with him,
General Aurelia Le Guin.
she's generally known as the Golden Rakshasa. She's also a countess and head of the Le Guin family, as well as commander of the Lemaire Provincial Army. And hard as it is to believe, I've heard she's a practitioner of both the Arsaid and Vander schools of swordsmanship.
Wasn't the Vander School practiced by the guardians of the Imperial family?
Lieutenant General Vander is a practitioner of the Vander School too, obviously.
She does sound incredible.
They're both key figures in the Alliance right at its front. Which does lead me to wonder what they would want in a neutral region like this.
Still, it won't do to have you standing around here. Allow me to show you to my father's office. Klaus, would you prepare some tea?
Oh, there's no need to concern yourself with that. Seeing that the Viscount isn't here gave us all the information that we needed.
What might you be suggesting?
Be at ease. We didn't come to criticize anyone for the Crimson Wing's appearance near Trista. Still, it's always good to know who you're fighting against. The way I see it, you're continuing to remain neutral now. But if it came to it, you wouldn't be afraid to take up arms for your personal sense of justice.
There's no need to be hasty. We have more than enough opponents to be going on with. For now, Let's focus on drawing out Craig the Red and One-Eyed Zex. We can't allow Rufus to be the only one making any major achievements.
True enough.
It would please me so if you were to fight under me one day, too. I believe you have the potential to surpass even me, given sufficient practice.
I am honored that you would say so. However, my swordsmanship is inexperienced at best. I wouldn't dare presume to have the potential to surpass anyone at this stage. I would ask that you wait until I can at least best my father in a duel before making that invitation.
Then wait I shall. I look forward to the day. With that, I believe it's time we took our leave.
Perhaps so. I was hoping you would introduce us to your friends, but they seem to be feeling rather shy.
Teasing them, are you? Well, I'm sure we'll have the opportunity one day. I sense great potential within them.
As do I.
I apologize for being unable to do anything to make your visit more comfortable. Klaus, please escort them.
As you wish, milady.
Come to think of it, perhaps you wouldn't mind joining me in a battle before I depart. I haven't had the joy in quite some time.
I hardly think an old man such as myself would prove to be a worthy opponent to one of your strength, General.
Oh, I wouldn't be so sure about that. You haven't let your guard down for a second since I stepped into Legram. Laura!
I'm sorry that you had to see me like that. It took all that I had not to be overwhelmed by their sheer presence.
Oh yeah, and going up against someone who's basically a strong practitioner of your school swordsmanship, yeah, that's a very hard way to stand idly by and try to be putting on a straight face like that.
I'm not surprised. We could feel it well enough ourselves, and we weren't even in the room.
That didn't stop them from noticing us, though.
My fur was on end the whole time. They really did seem to be way beyond us in terms of skill.
I doubt even my dad would stand a chance against that Brigadier General.
This just goes to show how many skilled people the Alliance has among their ranks. With warriors like them on the battlefield and tacticians like Rufus Alberea behind the scenes, we can't underestimate them.
All very true. Still, that's no reason to give up now. We need to keep pressing on. And on that note, I think it's about time we left ourselves. Let's go and bring back Eustace. And once we've done that, then we can decide what we're going to do and who we're going to be fighting against.
Indeed.
Then let's start heading to Bereahard.
Well, it's time for us to leave the place and head north. Klaus, I leave Legram in your care. Should Father return during my absence, please give him my warmest regards. But of course, Lady Laura. Worry not, Legram will be in safe hands with me. But if you wouldn't mind, everyone, please do look out for Lady Laura for me. We always do. Thanks for keeping an eye on Emma for so long. Please be well, Klaus. Haha, your words are much appreciated, but unnecessary. I will be perfectly fine, I assure you. The path ahead of you will be fraught with many challenges and dangers. But I will be praying that that all will be able to navigate it safely to its end, and from there, forge your own paths. Do keep yourselves safe. Thank you, Klaus. We'll be back as soon as we're able. Time for us to journey north. It looks like the generals have left already. Yeah, that's our cue to get going, too. But it does look like we'll have to use the highway to get to Bereahard, though. That shouldn't be a problem. Following the Ebel Highway north will lead us straight to it. Perhaps we should visit the guild before we make our way over there, though. I'm sure their receptionist would like to know that we're leaving. Yeah, you're probably right. And Laura and Emma have finally joined our party. Reen and Laura can use their overdrive when linked with one another, as well as Reen and Emma. Reaching Bereahard will cause the main story to advance. Doing so will make all unfinished quests disappear. Okay, so if anything, we're probably gonna need to, we're probably gonna need to take care of some business. How about, set links? Man, this is a bad spot to put us, for sure. Yeah, and anything, you probably would want to stay in the back since you are a long-range fighter, so if anything... Oh, tactics. Set link to you, and everything should be fine now with how we're set up. Actually? Yeah, we should be fine. Okay. We'll kind of do it this way. Alright. Or maybe just like that. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. So, we're gonna need to figure out what type of side quests we need to do before we head out. Take care. Though, if your departure isn't urgent, might I suggest visiting the guild? I'm not trying to force you to do so or anything, it's merely suggestion. Yeah, we already know about that, so... Who's the person that we want to talk to so that way we can actually complete the side quest? Gotta be in the Arcade School Training Hall? Maybe? Maybe not? Hey! Are you all heading off somewhere? I didn't know you were here, Casper. It's good to see you again. Indeed. I'm not sure how long we'll be away for, but we will be gone for a while. We're on our way to Bererhard, actually. Fine by me. Good luck, you guys. You'll need it, too, if you run into those generals who visited your mansion earlier, or anyone else like them. Adios forbid. They were pretty terrifying. Try to be careful, okay? We will, thanks. Be sure you do the same. Alright. Casper, the friendly ghost who is still alive, actually came to, see it, you know, is staying at the Arcade School for the time being. You know, staying undercover. I couldn't believe my eyes when I saw those two. Like, what are two of the Alliance's most famed generals doing here? They were really intimidating, though. But if they ever threatened the town, we'd have our swords at the ready in a heartbeat to protect it. It only took me one look to realize those generals are both way out of our league. I heard the stories, but seeing them in person was... I doubt even the acting master could defeat them. It goes to show how big this world is, and how full of strange and powerful people it is, too. Oh yeah, you got that right. There's a lot that we don't know. The world is a very, very, very big place. Okay, so there's nobody here inside of the training hall, so let's go around and check and see if anybody else needs some help. So maybe back inside the Arcade Mansion, maybe good old Klaus has something that we can do. Please leave it. Okay. Nothing here. Okay, and nothing here too. That's the first time I'm seeing Lady Aurelia in quite a while. She's become even more intimidating than she was before. Everything she said seemed to involve violence in some way or another, too. Yeah. She did look like a very intimidating woman, as well as that one guy who originally is from Nord but decided to stay in Erebonia. I can't even fathom to think what this would entail. Ugh. I guess this is Laura's room. Miss Arcade's room. So yeah, I just can hardly fathom just how well looking this manor is. And they have the door here so we can actually go out to the terrace. You know, kind of look around. And there's two ways to get to the terrace. You know, from that door and this one. So those have to be guest rooms. Oh yeah, they're the guest rooms that we resided in when we were staying in Legram in the previous game. And Viscount Arcade's office, right here. And we can go out to the terrace here, too. And looking at the terrace, yeah, there's Castle Lohengrin right over there, or Lohengrin Castle. Yeah, just everything about this town is just still brims with, you know, really awesome looking scenery, kind of like the Nord Highlands. And that's saying a lot. Okay, so somebody else in town probably has something that we can actually investigate. So next up is the Septon Church. Maybe we can actually find someone there that we could talk to, who has something that we can, you know, do a quest for. Or maybe the Bracer Guild has some quests? Maybe? Theramis. Okay. Oh, one of the students of Thor's Military Academy right here. Oh, it's Vivi. Oh, cool. You guys managed to meet up again. Nice to hear some good news for a change. Agreed. Thanks for your concern. I didn't know you were here, Vivi. But you're not a Black Mage from Black Mage Village in Gaia. They told Vivi their situation and explained that they were heading off to Bereahard. Oh, okay. Take care of yourselves. But if you hear anything about Lind while you're over there, really, anything at all, we'll come right back and tell you as soon as possible. Don't worry. Just keep believing in her. If she put up with you, she can handle anything. I'm sure the goddess has heard your prayers. Thanks, guys. I'll try to hold out hope as long as I can. Well, you do that, girl. We'll definitely keep that in mind there, Father of the Septon Church. Here in Legram, or Legram. So even General Le Guin has her eyes on Lady Laura now? This could be real trouble. We'll have to be vigilant from now on. I won't let anyone try to take Our Lady from us. Girls of Legram are unmatched in the art of misunderstanding, I swear. There's nothing that can be done when she's like this. All we can do is wait for the storm to pass. Yeah, it definitely seems that way. And there's the inn. Maybe somebody at the inn has something that we can actually look into. It's been a gas, but I think it... Okay, so... Gotta be somebody we could talk to. But again, like, this has mostly been a blind let's play of me, you know, going into this whole thing, so I really don't even know that much where to go or what to expect when I'm at places like this. If anything, I probably should have done my research on what to do here in Legram with what side quests that we can actually find ourselves in. But something tells me I'm probably, you know, thinking too deeply into this, and it's probably not that, you know, not that big of a deal. But it probably is a big deal, but I'm probably thinking too heavily on how this is, you know, how it could all be worked out. Alright, Gambler Jack Chapter 6. What is this Gambler Jack you keep showing us? Okay, so it's nothing there, so if anything, probably one of the guests upstairs, maybe? Okay. It's good to know that we're actually meeting some of our friends from back at Thor's Military Academy, even if they are commoners or those of a different year. Even at times of rage and strife, fish swim through our waters all the same. It's a gift we cannot take for granted. While we are at it, please let me share a recipe that will allow you to greater appreciate just how we owe this lake. Oh, for seafood peel-off, huh? Okay. Nice. We'll take that. Seafood peel-off, eh? Go ahead and shop. Oh, more seafood peel-off that we can actually get ourselves here. Okay, nothing. Okay, so let's get out of here. Check out one of the other shops. Maybe they have something else that we can look up into. Customize weapons. Let's go ahead and customize those other two that they already have, so that way we can actually, you know, have them have stronger weapons too. There we go. Looks like everybody is fit and ready to take on the unknown. But can they have let's shop. Let's see if yep, they're weak. The Braver 2 and the Beltorod, they're weak. Okay. So that's pretty much what they had before. Okay. Now that's good to know. Okay, shop. Do they have anything that we could actually pick up? In terms of like any... Yeah. Gambler Jack Chapter 4. A lot of Gambler Jacks here. Oh, smoke grenades. No, we don't even need any smoke grenades. Actually, why don't we go into the whole note system and see if we can actually concoct some recipes. Salty onigiri, cheese omelet, and seafood pilaf. Do we only have a few recipes? Yeah, we only have a few recipes on us now. Let's try a cheese recipe with you.
Alright, let's get started. Thank goodness.
Yep, we did make a good cheese omelet. How about do one with Emma here? See if we can concoct something new.
It looks great, if I do say so myself.
Oh, the queen omelet. So we pretty much got the, like a semi-good dish, or semi-spectacular dish, but maybe she can actually, you know, cook up something a bit better.
Sure, I'd love to. It looks great, if I do
Oh, so nothing of that manner, huh? Okay. How about we have Reen do the cooking here?
Okay, let's give this a try.
Salty onigiri.
Wow, people can actually eat this.
Ah, tricolor onigiri. Yeah, some of the recipes that you cook can actually be a lot better than what you get. Okay, seafood pilaf. We'll have Laura do the cooking this time as well as Gaius.
I could certainly use the practice. I'm proud of this.
Hey, she actually made the strongest recipe out of that. Nice. How about for you, Gaius?
I'll give it a try.
See if you can get, like, the second best dish. Nope. Not, just regular seafood peel-off, huh? Well, go ahead and try it one more time. There we go, we got the elegant peel-off now. I guess those are considered the best dishes at the top. Possibly. Since they can, you know, cure more. Okay, so let's have Claire do a bit of cooking.
To the letter.
See if she can make the golden dish.
That turned out better than
Nope. I'm not gonna bother any more recipes at this time. Recipes! I've come up with a new recipe! And Legram House 2. Anybody we can talk to? Alright, that takes care of the cheese for now. But how much longer is this war going to be dragging on? Blah 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 blah. So much emo! About, how long is this war going to last? I'm getting sick and tired of the war. Don't worry. Everything's going to be a-okay. Take care, Pero. We'll be back before you know it. Be sure to take care of your owners while you're away. Even though you can speak with a human tongue, Kitty, that dog does not understand what you're saying. And there's the Bracers Guild. Unless my eyes are playing tricks on me, the fog does seem to have dissipated. Maybe you were right about the cause being at the castle after all, young lady. Now I can jump right back into work. I still suggest taking care of the highways for a while, though. You'll probably also want to bring someone along to keep you safe, just to be sure. Of course, of course. Don't worry about me. But thank you again for providing us with such a valuable service. Oh, not at all. I'm just glad to have been able to help the town. Wow, sounds like she's made herself an invaluable part of this town while I was away. She certainly has. Everyone here flocks to her for her knowledge and ability, myself included. Okay. Check these two. Old Lady Daphne. And Lady Cindy. Okay. And nothing of any particular use up here either. So if I had to guess, it's probably over here, possibly. Commander, I found the materials that Klaus requested, sir. Excellent work, Lance Corporal. Nico, check the contents right away. Sure, yes, sir. Helping the people of Legram is one of the Junior Eisenritter's most important duties. That only Klaus and Miles would ever know about. Well, and you guys, I guess. Julie insists on keeping it quiet for some reason. Don't know why. No, you're not imagining it. The fog didn't even get thicker. It did get lighter. It didn't get thick. You know, thick with 2 C's. Thick. Anyway, maybe up there by the station? We'll see. Or if anything, it's probably gonna be that guy going to give us some side quests that we can, complete while we're here. So, if anything, I'd say we probably better take care of some of them, or at least one in particular, before we take off. Yeah, looks like you are going to give us some side quests, huh? Oh, hello there. I see those 2 generals have finally left. It was really overwhelming being in their presence, though. They seem to only come to assess the situation here, but I wouldn't rest easy knowing they're around. Their visit served as a stark reminder of how inexperienced I am. But I have no time to be lamenting that now. We need to keep moving forward, don't we, Reen? Exactly. We need to find Eustace, and then we'll finally be back together again. I can't wait. That's what I like to see. And while you're all fired up, I have some work I think would be perfect for you to handle. Would you be willing to? Sorry. In my defense, one of these requests is specifically addressed to you. Really? Well, I don't see the harm in taking a little peek at least. Reen accepted a list of requests from Miles, so 2 side quests. Arcade School Training Bout 2 and Ebel Rebel. And this is from Gavelli. We get ourselves 1,500 Mira for this payment. And it's at the Arcade School Training Bout 2. You may have beaten us last time, but we have tremendously improved our skills in the interim. As such, we would like to request another bout with you. Should this please you, come meet us in the training hall. We will be waiting. Gavelli. Yep. And then this is from Receptionist Miles. I received word that a large, dangerous monster has been sighted on the Ebel Highway. I'd love it if you took care of it for me. And this is the monster, the Gordy Schnar G, in the Ebel Highway 2 North Side. Miles Bracer Guild Receptionist. Okay, we'll take care of those 2. Ah, now it all makes sense. There are only a few of them, too. We should be able to handle these without too much trouble. Keep in mind that as much as I love your help, I won't force it on you. Whether you choose to take care of them or not, may the goddess be with you and take care. Thank you. Okay, let's take care of some of the stuff that we can take care of while we're, well, the one thing that we can take care of here in town, while the other we have to go on the Ebel Highway. So we gotta make our way back up to the Arcade School Training Hall. And they're gonna be out and about on the, on stage. Is that it? Is that the best you've got? It's getting more and more difficult to find time to be training, which means that we do have to... Okay, so it's not you. Yep. Oh, so it is Dat. If you're interested, talk to Cavelli and the acting master. They're both over there. Okay. Yep, so they are the ones that want us to go on the bout. Ah, so you were able to make it after all. You have our thanks. I presume this means that you saw the request we placed at the guild, then. That's right. So this request is basically round 2 of the requests you made last time we were in Legram? Or maybe should I say, a chance for you to get revenge on us? Huh, take it that way if you want. I certainly won't object. We've been training hard since the day you last defeated us. Not just in this hall, either. We've had plenty of chances to strengthen our skills in actual combat as well. Naturally, we'd like to see just how much we've improved, and what better opponents for that than yourselves. That sounds like an excellent idea. Besides, we might not be able to return for some time, so we might as well settle the score. On top of that, it's been quite some time since I had the chance to fight any of you, so this could be fun. Well, just looking at you, you seem like you've really improved by leaps and bounds since our last fight. Win or lose, I think this would make for some good training for us too. Just like last time, this will be a 4-on-4 battle. Which of your classmates will be taking part? If you don't mind, I believe I speak for all of us when I say we'd like to fight Rean and Lady Laura. Fine by me. That means we only need to choose 2 of us. I'm stepping aside for this one. It seems like more of a Class 7 matter. Makes sense to me. So 2 more members of Class 7 then. Who would you like to fight with, Rean? Whoever I pick better be well equipped and ready to fight. I'd like to begin as soon as your team is organized. Are you ready to choose your allies now? So organize party and fight. I was born ready. Then please assemble your teams and assume your positions. Select 4 characters to participate in the battle. Okay. And both of them are locked, so let's choose them for now. So confirm. Oh, we'll win this. Thank you for granting us this battle. Time to show you how much we've improved. You guys still have a long way to go. And this time, we're gonna win. I can hardly wait to get started. Well now, they really do look stronger than last time. It's like we're facing down entirely different people. No need to hold back then. Let's give it all we've got. Both sides look like they can't wait to get the battle started. I just hope nobody ends up getting hurt over this. Is everyone ready? Then begin.
Winds, give us your blessing.
Alright. I'll go ahead and use Judgment Arrow on the whole lot. So that way we can take down their HP in quite significant numbers. There we go. Now that's what I like to see. Nice. Okay, let's go into Overdrive Mode. Time for some Overdrive. Let's go ahead and burst all of them to good. I mean, burst all of them for good. Yeah, we won't be able to defeat all of them, but we do get a good number down on them. Alright. Let's finish you off, too. There we go. You guys are no match for us. You're all nothing but a bunch of cakewalk. Radiant Dragoon. Ooh. Go ahead and take care of you and do a really strong number on you. All talk, no action. You disappoint.
No problem. That takes care of them.
Yep, that was good. That was some good leveling for both Elisa and Gaius, too. Now we just need to get Rean to level 68.
Huh? Thank goodness.
No complaints here.
And that's the bout. Ugh. We weren't able to overcome them after all. They got us good, alright. Man, we gave that fight our all, too. We've gotten stronger, and yet we're still not strong enough. Well, they are Class 7, so... so don't even underestimate us. You still fought really well. Agreed, I didn't expect you to pose the challenge you did. A loss does not mean you shouldn't be proud of yourselves. Well, this clears the last concerns from my mind. I see now that you have the strength to achieve whatever you put your mind to, regardless of any obstacles in your path. Exactly. All we can do is wish you well, even though you're sure to do fine. Is this the part where you tell us that you've been hoping to test us since you first put in the request? Please forgive our impertinence, but the path you walk is a thorny one indeed. All of Legram was worried about whether or not you would be able to walk it. For our peace of mind, we decided to test you. I see. I suppose that makes sense. Well, no matter why you did it, it was a great chance for us to flex our muscles. Especially after our run-in with those two generals went so badly. Honestly, we should be thanking you for this. I second that. That was a great refresher. Better still, it reassured me that you're more than capable of taking care of Legram in my father's absence. I'll be counting on you. Of course, Lady Laura. We'll keep Legram safe. How wonderful that this was a rewarding experience for both sides, but allow me to sugar those rewards somewhat with a token of my thanks for your time. Received heal, okay. Thank you so much, Klaus. As much as I don't want to after all this, I'm afraid it's time for us to go. Of course, may the goddess watch over all of us. I will eagerly await the next time we find ourselves reunited. Alright, so we got done with that, and now it's time for us to go take care of that monster, and then we will conclude tonight's live stream session on this game. So let's end it off well in great strides. So yeah, we want to go out here to the Ebel Highway too, because that's the only way we're going to be able to move forward. The fog's gotten a lot better along here too. It certainly has. Our visibility should be largely unimpaired now. We need to travel north along the highway to reach Bereahard. Still, be careful, the higher elements are still plenty present. Come to think of it, you said that Valimar was somewhere along here, didn't you, Reen? Yeah, he's on the plateau about halfway down. Maybe we should stop by where he is to check on him. If you want, just don't get too sidetracked. Anyway, let's go. Alright, it's time for us to get in a full discovery of this place, since now, you know, the fog has lifted and we can actually check it out to our heart's content and go up against some of the stronger adversities that stand in our way. Like this monster, for example. And that monster. There we go. That's what I want to see. We got ourselves a triple advantage going on here. Nice little death blow that was done right there. Got some move down. Boy, Laura, you've got some really dastardly strength on you. Gotcha, indeed. Alright, got through it unscathed.
We really do make a great team.
Ah, still close to 68, but not quite there yet. Claire made it to 66, though.
That's what I want to see.
And we got some boxes that we can destroy over here, too. Oh, yes.
That one looks nasty. Gotta be careful. Careful.
Don't worry. We'll take care of the nasties here. Gold cider. If anything, we'll probably need to have Laura do her ability here, so that way we can actually do the Radiant Waltz on both of them with a critical strike. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. They both went down for the count. That was a strong attack. Strong attack from Miss Arcade herself. Oh god, girl, you still look beautiful. Alright, we got Reen to level 68 now, so that's all good. Nice. And now can use True Arc Slash. And it's a Class B plus type of ability, and it's an even more powerful Arc Slash. You know, some of the ones we haven't even tried yet. Even though we really haven't needed a need to use those abilities, because since we can use the S-Crafts at our disposal whenever they become readily available to us, but I may still have to try out.
Winds, give us your blessing. My turn.
Actually do Calamity Hawk on quite a good lot of them if you can. Doesn't look like we're going to be able to get all of them at once, but hey, at least we take care of a good lot of them right there. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, you tell them, Gaius. Even though one of them's still standing. There we go. Powerful strike to finish it off.
We did it, Elisa.
We really do make a great team.
Alright, Laura's at 69 now. Oh boy, any infamous 69 jokes, they're bound to come. That's for sure.
I've only just begun.
And that's no joke. But anyways. So we got another one of those... I got another one of those gold ciders to take care of. Wonder why they called it gold ciders.
A worthy adversary.
Worthy indeed. But probably going to give us a run for our money if we're not too careful. That's no panda, that's a raccoon if I ever saw one.
I can do this. Now.
Got you. Leave it to me.
Okay. Actually, let's have Reen do this to them, so that way we can actually lower their hit points significantly, and then we'll have Laura unleash the coup de grace on the last one. If he doesn't kill all of them in one fell swoop. Yeah, only one of them still survives. So I'll have her deliver the finishing blow on that one. Yeah, there we go.
We should keep going.
And her brave Master Quartz just went up to level 3 now. Alright. And she learned Lafort. And she starts a battle with 25% strength raised for 3 turns. And raises strength when HP is low, and 3 turns of strength plus 25%, and once per fight when below 20% HP. Okay. Now it's time for...
I wonder what's inside.
Now it's time for Reen to actually get his, get some booty, too, with, getting his Master Quartz to level 3. Oh, hey.
Enemy sighted. Take your positions.
Oh, one of these, dastardly ape monkeys.
It's my turn.
Go ahead and get a good lot of them to actually take care of them real fast and real quick. So much flashing brightness. Hope it doesn't give anybody seizures.
It's my turn. Here I go.
Okay, let's use Art. She can use Fireball and Passion Lafort. Okay. You know what? Why don't you do that for everybody, every one of us, so that way our strength can be up quite immensely. Ouch. Hey, you missed. Great. Exactly what I want to see. But we're gonna need to see if we can actually find the blue chests that are around here, so that way we can actually get some of the characters to actually do their links with, or their, what do you call it? Oh boy. What's that word I'm thinking of? Oh, the overdrive for them. And we got Elisa and Gaius to level 69 too.
Huh? Thank goodness.
complaints here.
No complaints ever. Okay, now we can actually get back over to the other side, too. Since we're already done investigating this side of the area. But there are some more goons that we need to go up against. And they all look like a bunch of puffballs. So, a 2-team battle. You know what? Calamity Hawk, quite a mass bunch of them, if you can. I wonder if the chain battles will actually be more beneficial to raise our total experience points in a battle. I don't know. Would be worth the look to see if it actually is beneficial or not. Alright, here comes the next set of combatants. Better go into Overdrive. Might be the only way we're going to be able to do any chance, or have any chance of actually defeating them. Okay, burst him. Burst him for good. Nice finish.
This is our real power.
Yep, when Class 7 is combined, nothing can stop. Oh, we were just 1 point away from making it total experience times 3, because we would have gotten an achievement from that. Alright. Emma and Claire are at level... Well, Emma's at 69, Claire's at 67. Okay. And Forrest has now reached a level 3 for Reen, so... Finally, we have something good for Reen. And he has the Heat Up arts, and he can gain 9 CP per enemy killed, craft points, and CP increases automatically, CP plus 1 every turn. Oh, okay, so every time when it's his turn, then he'll always have an extra craft point just added to him. And then Mirage went to level 3, and that's for Emma Milstein. More magic-based stuff.
I feel stronger than ever.
There you go.
That's what I want to see.
There we go.
Let's go. My turn.
How about you do that to all of them, Reen, and we'll see you actually finish them off in style. There we go.
Okay, it's safe for now.
Alright, now you got to 69, so you're all good now.
I did it.
But it's nice that we're actually getting a lot of levels, though, while we're here. That's a great benefit to us all. Alright, now we're going to Ebel Highway 2 on this path. But we should be able to get back to the other path, too, while we're at it. But we're going to need to find a way to go down, or we probably will have to turn back around and try to go the other way. But it doesn't look like that's going to be a worry of any kind whatsoever.
The advantage is ours.
My turn.
We got a double advantage. Judgment Arrow them to oblivion there, Elisa. There we go. Vanquisher.
Scare them.
Quite the devastating Vanquisher, too.
Oh, isn't this a pleasant surprise? There's a treasure chest here.
And it has the burn course. You know what? Might as well go ahead and equip them for whoever needs them the most. But you can use a blue one. Oh, wow. I don't even have... Dang. Might as well go ahead and give you that, since, you know, you can have that. And let you have this. Let's go ahead and get some more, you know, some more of this stuff. Actually, I don't think that's going to be necessary. Oh, Harvest. Ooh, nice. And and actually can give us a grand set of those abilities too. So might as well go ahead and give that to you while we're at it. How about for Emma, Miss Milstein? Sword Breaker. Oh, okay. And how about this one? Oh, we don't even have anything for that. Lame. Lame-o. We have a new thing for luck, and that increases our art's strength. So might as well go ahead and give that to you. Okay. Now let's continue. I think we'll try to take care of the main enemy. I mean, the monster that we're looking for before we actually conclude tonight's play session.
The advantage is ours.
Let's move. Now's our chance.
Continue getting those bravery points while you're at it, guys. If you can.
Onward.
There we go. Yeah, critical that. There you go. Now that's what I like to see.
I can do this.
Nice.
That takes care of them.
Oh, still not even at level 70 yet. Yeah, we should be able to get to level 70 or at least 71 before we end off this segment tonight. Okay. I guess we could travel on the highway a little bit. Because it should be somewhere around here. Or somewhere on the north side of the Evil Highway 2. Alright. Nice! I like that! What a great way to start off strong. Nice! I like it. That was a nice unification finish.
We really do make a great team.
Alright, Laura and Claire leveled up. Laura's now at 70 and Claire's at 68.
I've only just begun. That's what I want to see.
I do like those finger cutoff gloves you have there, Laura. That actually makes you look like a traveling blade master of some type.
Let's move. It's my turn.
My turn.
Right.
Ouch. That was not cool. Not cool, man. Not cool. One times experience points. Those are never any fun when, you know, something doesn't go your way and then all of a sudden that happens. Yeah, that's embarrassing. Now we need to see if we can actually find anything on the North Highway that resembles something that is our primary target. Should be something. Azure Flame slash them and put them down for the count.
Okay, it's safe for now.
Alright, nice.
That one looks nasty. Try to be careful, everyone. Careful.
It's okay, we got a single advantage. Overdrive. Should be okay.
Gotcha. Right. Now's our chance.
And then we'll do the usual by doing that, slashing, and then bursting. This should finish them all off for good. Yeah. Now that's what I like to see. That was real. 2.4 times. And both Elisa and Gaius got to level 70 there, and Emma's close to 70, as well as Reen.
Thank goodness.
No complaints here.
Yeah, we're leveling up a lot more than we usually are. I know we should check on Valimar before we leave, but we will, eventually. After we get done slaying the main monster on the highway, then we'll leave for good. Oh! Embarrassing. Why'd that happen? That was not cool. Got a double kill out of that. Go ahead and start that up again. Here. I'm not confident to attack those enemies, since one of them avoided Reen's attack.
That takes care of them.
Alright, Emma got to 70.
I feel stronger than ever.
That you do. But anyways. EP charge 2 in the chest. I think that's the one we want to take care of. Yep, it is.
This one will take everything we have.
Yes, it will.
It's my turn.
Go ahead and use Judgment Arrow on this, so that way we can actually do a lot of damage to it. Yep, this is the monster who we want to go up against before we end off tonight's episode. Since you could do a lot of damage, since you're at 200 craft points. Oh boy, this one has near 75,000 hit points, so... yeah, this is gonna take us some time. Chest beating. Ooh, it healed itself. Not a good sign. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, and ouch. Can we get this without it trying to do that chest beating again? Ouch. Oh boy. What would we give for that if that were not to happen?
Onward. Now's our chance.
Oh god. That was I didn't even know what to say about that when that thing did that. Whatever that devil ape that we're going up against. I really don't even care about the names. Ugh, ouch. Those openings are gonna be the best thing that we're gonna have for this fight, that's for sure. Thelas. Heal Reen there. There we go. Even though it wasn't much, but at least it'll help us. Ouch. That's not cool.
An opening. Leave this to me.
No problem.
Okay. Give you Thelas.
You have my things.
Let's move.
Her sword position is actually a lot different, too. Knockout. Oh.
Leave this to me.
Two of them are knocked out. Now that's not good. Bad. This is bad. You better get to attacking Laura, because we're not going to be able to survive much longer if this keeps happening.
Here I go.
Arts. Okay, so that actually will be really good. Strengthen us up to the max. More chest beating? Come on. That's lame. Oh, you made her... Not cool. Not cool right now. I hate this monkey already. But then again, I forgot that the battles here, they're not always going to be spick and span when whoever you're going up against. Oh. Dang it. That's lame. Go ahead and, Celestial Balm EX you right now.
You have my things.
Here I go.
Man. Restore all hit points, yes. Give that to Reen right now. By all means. God. So bad. You left us no choice there, you freaking ape. We'll defeat you. You're not all high and mighty like you think you are. Ouch.
It's my turn.
Well, let's see. What can we use? If anything, you're probably gonna need a Tear-All Ball. No, you're not gonna be able to make it that far. Ouch.
My turn.
Probably better give you the Tear-All Balm. There you go. Ouch! Not cool.
Leave it to me.
Tear Balm. Man, it's like you can't even leave her alone. Freak of nature? No more chest beating! Oh my god, really?
Here I go.
Not cool. I hate that.
It's my turn.
Oh, Zero Arts. Oh, man. For 5 turns. No, that's not gonna work. Errol. Maybe this can work? Well, you get to restore more of your hit points. My god! Man. I have no choice. I can't believe you guys are down like that, and this monkey is just giving you guys a hard time too. That's not awesome. Ouch. Ouch.
I wasn't strong enough.
My turn.
Oh, God. This is not even awesome at the slightest.
You have my things.
At least, Reen, you can resist. So, you're all good. Judgment Arrow you to, you know, deal a lot of damage. But yeah, that battle was extremely tumultuous like no other. That's no joke. Link with the Gaius.
Leave it to me.
There! Finish it off. Yes! We got it. God dang. What a hard boss that was.
We make for a pretty exceptional team, Laura.
We'll stop any foe with the force of a hurricane.
Reen got to 70, and Claire got to 69.
I did it!
Nice.
That's what I want to see.
Alright, defeated the monster, and, well, that takes care of that. Now all that's left is to report. Think we should head back right away? Yeah, we might as well go ahead and report now. So that way we can report our progress, and then we can finally end off this episode. That was a very tumultuous time on our hands. Ah, you took care of that monster on the highway, did you? Thanks for taking care of that. Here's your reward from the guild. Sepith Mass 300. Oh, we can actually sell that and make quite a immense profit back on our hands. Rebel completed. But yeah, that was quite the tumultuous feat as I have ever experienced for, you know, this game. Might as well go to the end and heal our characters because, well, that was, we're not going to be using any items like that, so we might as well go ahead and make our rest here at the end. There we go. We're getting our rest in, so that way everybody's hit points and ether points will be, and our CP will increase by 100 for when we stay rested at an inn. And that's all good, said and done. So let's go ahead and save our progress, and then finally exit this title and end off tonight's segment. So, hope you all had a good time with watching me play some more Trails of Cold Steel 2. I know it may seem like you're just coming back, just seeing me play this game quite often, and not seeing me do anything else. But then again, I did say that this would be my weekend series going forward, since, you know, this is a really big JRPG that you know, takes a lot of time and patience to get into. So it's not like going into that game, yeah, you're going to expect it to be done really quickly, as I will be returning tomorrow, so that way we can actually continue where we left off. And hopefully we'll make our way to Berea Heart at that point. Or maybe there's another side quest that we haven't even dealt with that may be quite ancient to us, and we need to figure out what that is. So we'll be able to figure that out once we get to that as well. So anyway, guys, I hope you liked tonight's stream. Be sure to hit that follow button right above the video player, so that way you're notified of whenever I go live with my live streams. Also, be sure to follow me on youtube.com/RRPGReviews for my created content. Be sure to follow me on facebook.com/RRPGReviews, as that is my Facebook fan page. And be sure to follow me on twitter.com/RRPGReviews, as that's my own Twitter account. And you can also follow both 16-Bit Jeff and Fighter Chaos of the Geek Fighters, as well as our collab group, the Geek Fighters, with our Twitch pages, which are twitch.tv/16bitjeff, twitch.tv/fighterchaos, and twitch.tv/thegeekfighters. And you can also join in on our Discord server, but the best way to get access to those places is if you scroll down the video player from what you see, you can actually see a bunch of tabs that I made that will direct you to all the places that I told you about. You know, my Facebook, my Twitter, my YouTube page, as well as the Geek Fighters Twitch page, and even that of 16-Bit Jeff and Fighter Chaos's Twitch pages, as well as the Geek Fighters Discord server that you can join. So be sure you follow us on those sites as well, and on those and even on our Discord server, so that way you can mingle with us, have a lot of fun, you know, just chat with a lot of us, and, you know, just to have a fun time in general. Anyway, guys, I need to go to bed as it is getting pretty late, so you all have yourselves a very good day, or a great morning, good afternoon, or mostly a pleasant evening. But for the most part, you have yourselves a very fantastic day, and I'll see you tomorrow for more Trails of Cold Steel 2 with Part 9, or Episode 9 of our playthrough series on that. So, this is Double RPG signing off by saying Godspeed, and game on, gamers. Peace out!